So I, Scott 1984 FP, that is Scott 1984 FP, on all social media, including Twitter. You'll have to ask Elon Musk why he blocked me. I know why he blocked me. Between December 2022 to April 2023, he blocked me, and I managed to sneak back through, and then I was soon blocked again in 2023. Look, I'm sorry to tell you that France, Italy, the UK and the USA have been trying to secretly join BRICS for the last 7 to 15 years. They obviously won the UK and the USA, as in conservatism, elite, establishment, political party foundations. They put in a cult leader called Boris Johnson, and they put in another cult leader called Donald Trump. Donald Trump was meant to win between 2016 to 2020, and then 2020 to 2024, stroke 2025. They were meant to hand over Ukraine. They were meant to hand over Taiwan. They were meant to hand over Gaza. It's quite embarrassing. I don't like being a human being on this planet. I used to think that we deserve to live as a species. I thought some of us actually used our brain. I know we don't have any independent mainstream media. The closest person that was half on the ball, but she, unfortunately, the Guardian lady, Carol Codwell, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, the Guardian lady, she focused too much on Aaron Banks and Nigel Farage. They were baby fish. The big fish were Rishi Sunak, Rishi Sunak's wife, Rishi Sunak's father-in-law, Prime Minister India Modi, Putin, ex-Beijing, North Korean dictatorship, Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, Dominic Cummings, David Cameron, Theresa May, Priti Patel, Sula Braverman, Boris Johnson, the Evening Standard KGB Sun, Rupert Murdoch, and these are the people that were doing it in our faces. Jacobs Rees-Mogg, Michael Gove. Basically, why do you think we left the EU? There is a big economical switch from the west to the east, and basically the conservative elite establishment in the UK, the USA, France and Italy are older than Zionism, darker than Zionism. If you think those empires collapsed, no, they diversified and they adapted. Please, we're arguing over Palestine and Israel, right? For example, that was created in 1948. India and Pakistan were split up in 1948. The Great British Empire only falls apart in 1952, 1956 from memory, and then it becomes this fake United Kingdom and Commonwealth shit. If you don't think they still had connections and they were still not working with France, Italy, the USA, Russia, China, and then what becomes the Israeli state, I'm embarrassed to be a human being. We left the EU, the clowns of the show. Rupert Murdoch and Nigel Farage might as well be fucking. They are fucking in your faces, metaphorically. They are fucking you over. That Nigel Farage is just a very good grifter. He is a narcissist, just like Boris Johnson, just like Donald Trump, just like Bibi, just like Tony Blair, just like Peter Mandelson, just like Prince Andrew, just like Dan Wootton, just like Elon Musk. Now, officially, they haven't been diagnosed with it by a psychiatrist or a clinical psychologist, but you'd have to be a moron not to understand that you look through their entire history of fascism and conservatism and Putin love, and maybe we should have worked with Hitler, or maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we should have sat on the fence. You know, all of this. Basically, the conservatism elite establishment, capitalists, realise that the West is drying up. You can't afford rent. You can't afford gas. You can't afford to feed your fucking child. They want to move it all to the east. The West is drying up. Capitalism is a greedy disease, and it's very conservative. Zionism, baby, is a baby. Zionism's like 100 and something, maybe 200 years old. Conservatism is a deep-rooted rot. It rots your brain. Conservatism, they created the 21st century educational system worldwide. Our ancestors were indoctrinated, you were indoctrinated, you were pre-programmed. Education, why do you not understand why the Israeli state and Palestine was not taught in your history class? Because they don't want you to be a free thinker. True socialists in World War I and World War II were slaughtered. Anti-Zionist Jews were slaughtered. Gypsies were slaughtered. Gays were slaughtered. Trans were slaughtered. Lesbians were slaughtered. Free thinkers, disabled, mentally ill, vulnerable, you name it, they were slaughtered. And then with every war becomes the baby boom. And you can re-indoctrinate them. Because it's all about empire. It's all about imperialism. It's all about dictatorship. It doesn't matter. Dictatorship, imperialism, it's the same shit. Under a different name, under a different guise. Putin not a good guy. XPG not a good guy. They have just realised that the West is drying up. They want to take down the USA petrodollar, the USA dollar. They want to take down the EU Commission, whatever we call it, the euro. They want to get rid of the euro. They want to get rid of the pound. They want to take it on, baby. That is India, China, Russia, Iran, and then its BRICS partners. And if you don't know what's in Taiwan, you don't know what's in Gaza, and you don't know what's in Ukraine, then I'm afraid that your emotions are easily hacked. Zionism doesn't own the newspapers, please. They might invest in those newspapers, yet conservatism goes back fucking centuries, hundreds of years. They knew you get media, you get religious extremism, you get the royals, you get the elites, you get the capitalists, you rule the world. Billionaires aren't meant to exist. It is just one big unlimited pyramid scheme. And if you're at the top of the pyramid scheme with stocks and shares that are tax-free, that you can then buy, you can buy countries, you can kill people, you name it. So Italy bad, Russia bad, China bad, Israeli bad, UK bad, USA bad, France bad. They are foundations of shit. They have been keeping what dictators live and don't live. The more extreme they are in Muslim countries, the better. Same in Africa. They choose all the leaders in the sense of, if you do not comply, we'll coup, we'll kill, we'll assassinate, we'll throw someone under the bus, metaphorically or physically. Rome doesn't shrink. Oh, please, it just fucking turns into fucking religious extremism called the Vatican. The Great British Empire only fucking sank in 1952, 1956. That's even younger than fucking Palestine and Israeli state division. That's even younger than Pakistan and India being split up in 1948. Oh my god! And I just wish I wasn't living on this fucking planet. And if I could just reset us all, and there was a god, I'd be telling him or her or it, the gas, the cloud, I couldn't give a shit. I'd be telling them to reset, burn every religious book, burn us all. I would say, give it to the dogs, give it to the cats. Give it to the plants. Human beings are a vile species. Absolutely vile, because emotions can be hacked and you're not using your brain. I hate living in this world, and none of you using your brain.